this is Mace Horoff for the Medical Sales Channel. It's such a wonderful compliment when someone says, "I feel very comfortable with you." It almost makes you want to marry them, doesn't it? Okay, maybe it doesn't, but it's a nice compliment. As a medical sales professional, you probably go out of your way to make your prospects and customers comfortable doing business with you, and that's good. But here's an important question. Are you comfortable making your customers uncomfortable when it's necessary? No, I haven't lost it. Let me explain. Why do doctors, hospitals, therapists, and other healthcare providers consider buying your product? Sure, it might be your charismatic personality or your inviting smile. Maybe you just smell good. But more likely, it's because your product provides something needed to care for patients or to operate the hospital or practice. When you offer your product to a customer and that customer says, "No thanks, I like what I'm currently using," what they're essentially saying is, "I'm comfortable, leave me alone." When we are comfortable with what we already have or what we're currently doing, we see no reason to change or do something different. In fact, if you're a busy healthcare professional, you don't even want to think about it. If it ain't broken, don't fix it is a mantra that many of your customers abide by. Often, the only way to get a customer to consider what you're offering is by injecting some discomfort into their current situation. Let me give you an example. Years ago, I used to sell a procedure that involved new technology. I was trying to capture the business of a very experienced high-volume surgeon. I'll call him Dr. Stevens. Dr. Stevens was perfectly comfortable with the tried and true mainstream technology he was using. It was working well and his patients were getting good results. I discovered, though, that some competing surgeons were using this new technology that I sold to attract patients away from Dr. Stevens' practice despite having already scheduled their surgery with Dr. Stevens. In other words, my other customers were using my product to steal patients from Dr. Stevens. Pretty cool. I thought that if Dr. Stevens knew he was losing patients to surgeons who were using my product, it might make him uncomfortable enough to consider adopting the new technology for his own practice. Now, I was a bit uncomfortable taking this approach with him. First of all, he might want to know where I got my information. He might not believe me. He might get angry. But I decided to go for it anyway. After all, I was sharing the information in his best interest. And if he showed any anger, I would just apologize. So I went to see him, shared the information. I didn't have patient names, but asked him to check his schedule to see if some patients canceled surgeries and did not reschedule. I also shared with him that these patients were telling people that they were originally scheduled to have Dr. Stevens do the surgery, but thankfully, they discovered other surgeons who were offering a very exciting new technology. Dr. Stevens didn't take it well initially. He seemed very irritated with the news and with me. I said, "Dr. Stevens, you can be angry, or you can do something about it. No one can get better results with this new technology than you will, and you can stop losing patients to less qualified surgeons. Can we schedule a demo so you can see how intuitive it will be for an experienced surgeon like yourself?" Yes, I also play the ego cards, so shoot me. But he was uncomfortable enough to want to fix it. Did I go outside my comfort zone when I approached Dr. Stevens like that? You bet I did. But what did I have to lose? He might get angry, and he did. He might have thrown me out of his office. Unlikely, but possible. Or he might start using my product, which he did. When your customers are comfortable with the product they're currently using, they have no reason to consider yours. Part of your job as a medical sales professional is to bring some discomfort to your customers that you can ease with your product or service. Your medical sales success often hinges on how comfortable you are making your prospects and customers uncomfortable. If you're finding value in these videos, please like them on YouTube and I'll keep making them. And to make sure you don't miss any valuable tips that can put money in your pocket, please sign up for notifications at www.medicalsalestraining.com. Until the next video, don't forget, be confident, sell more, make a difference. For the Medical Sales Channel, I'm Mace Horoff.